So let's start with question 1. The question 1. Dikayu Student Berhad plans to invest 25,000 and have two options of investment plans to consider, which is investment A and investment B. A. Explain briefly on the term of annual nominal rate, frequency of conversion, and effective rate in your own words. Firstly, K present the term of annual nominal rate represent the percentage of the loan amount or investment principal that must be paid as interest during a specific period, such as based on the table. For investment A, 5%, while investment B, 4.5%. Nextly, for M is frequency of conversion between the two investments on the table, which is investment A, compounded monthly means we need to pay interest for every month in 1 year, while investment B, compounded quarterly, we need to pay for 4 times for 1 year. Last but not least, effective rate to compare loan offers and understand the total amount we need to pay. Investment period is 5 years. Which investment plan should Dikayu Student Berhad choose? Explain your answer. Okay, so before we start over our calculation, let me explain the formula. And the formula is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of M. And S for future value, P for original principal, I for periodic interest rate, and N stand for number of interest period. I equal K over M, and N equal M multiple to T. So the K for annual nominal rate, and M frequency of conversion. And if you guys want to know the detail, you guys can back to our before this slide for the question A. And so for this question, the P is 25,000 and the T is 5 years. And the calculation for the investment A is I 0.05 over 12 and equal 12 multiple to 5. So the calculation is S equal 25,000 in bracket 1 0.05 over 12 close bracket power of 16, and the total is 32,083.97 cents. Okay, for the investment B, I equal to 0.045 over 4 and N 4 multiple to 5. And the calculation is S equal 25,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.045 over 4 close brackets power of 20, and the total is 31,268.76 cents. And for investment B, I equal to 0.045 over 4 and equal 4 multiple to 5. And the calculation is S equal 25,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.045 over 4 close bracket power of 20, and the total is 31,268.76 cents. And don't forget to put the ringgit Malaysia in front of the total, okay? So the conclusion is investment B more suitable for Dikayu Student Berhad because the total they need to pay more or less than investment A, and they need to pay 20 times for 5 years compared to investment A, they need to pay for 60 times in 5 years.
Moving on to question 2. 3 years ago, insurer deposit RM 7,700 in a saving account at 6% compounded every 2 months. Find the maturity value today. To solve this question, we need to write down all the information given in the statement. To solve this, we know that M is equal to 12 over 2, that is 6, and the period term is 3 years. And for the number of the interest period, that is N, equal to 6 times 3, we will get 18. For nominal interest rate, that is K, we just write 6%, or we could write 0.06. And for the periodic interest rate, I, equal to K over M, 0.06 over 6, we will get 0.01. After we finish write down all the information, we could put in our formula, that is S equal P, open bracket 1 plus I, of bracket, over the power of N. Now we could write our original principal that is given, that is RM 7,700, open bracket 1 plus 0.01 of bracket, and the power of 18, we will get RM 9210.34. Moving into the next question, if insurer added another RM 2,000 in her saving today, find the accumulated amount at of 5 years from now. To solve this question 2, we also need to write down all the information given in the statement. The same in the last question that we already did. So, insurer added a RM 2,000 in her saving. That means our original principal that we already did in the last question. Add RM 2,000, we will get P RM 11210.34. And next, we just put in our formula, that is S equal P, open bracket 1 plus I, of bracket, and the power of N, we will get RM 11210.34 plus open bracket 1 plus 0.01 of bracket, the power of 30. We will get the answer for accumulated amount is RM 15,109.84. The last question for question 2 is to find the total interest earned. That is, we can use the formula I equal to S minus P. That is, our P is RM 11 2010.34 and our S is RM 15,1009.84. So S minus P, we will get RM 2,000 899.50. That is our total interest earned.
So now I'm going to briefing question 3. Daniel wishes to invest in an annuity plan that pays interest at 4% compounded annually. He needs to obtain enough money in the plan so that he can withdraw 10,000 ringgit Malaysia annually for the next 4 years. For question A, explain briefly the terms of annuity. Annuity is a series of equal payments made at equal intervals of time. Examples of annuity are shop rentals, insurance policy premiums, annual dividend received, and installment payments. For question B, calculate the amount Daniel needs to obtain in the plan for the annual withdrawals to be possible. S is accumulated amount equals to 10,000. K is annual interest rate equal to 0.04, which is 4%. M is frequency of annually equals to 1. T is the terms equals to 4. N is number of interest period equals to 4. The formula to find N is N equals to M multiplied with T. I is periodic interest rate equals to 0.04 over 1. The formula is I equals to K over M. So for this question, we need to use equation S equals to P in bracket 1 plus I of bracket power of N. We just put the information that we have into this equation. So 10,000 equals to P in bracket 1 plus 0.04 over 1 power of 4. P equals to 10,000 over 1 plus in bracket over 1 plus 0.04 power of power of 4. So we got P 8,548 ringgit 4 cents ringgit Malaysia. For question C, find the annual payments that must be made by Daniel if he has 18 years to obtain the amount needed in the plan. So we have P equals to 8,548 ringgit 4 cents, K equals to 0.04, M is equal to 1, T equals to 18, N equals to 18, and I equals to 0.04 over 1. We're still using the same equation, which is S equals to P in bracket 1 plus I of bracket power of N. So S equals to 8,548 ringgit 4 cents, open bracket 1 plus 0.04 over 1 of bracket power of 18. So the accumulated amount that we got is 17,316 ringgit 76 cents ringgit Malaysia.
Move to the question number 4. First, after we have understand the question, we need to list out all the information given so that it will be easy for us to answer the following question. We will read the question first. Siti bought a car at 70,000. She paid 10% down payment and took a loan at 2.5% compounded monthly to finance the balance in the loan is to be repaid over 9 years by monthly installment. First, we know that price of the car is 70,000. And then it said that Siti paid 10% down payment. So we will get 7,000. How we get 7,000? We need to 10% we need to multiply with 70,000, so we will get 7,000. From here, we will get the loan that Siti made. 70,000 we need to minus 7,000, and then we will get the loan 63,000 ringgit. Next, nominal interest rate, which is K, we get 0.025. Frequency of conversion, which is M, we get 12 because it said compounded monthly. Periodic interest rate, which is I, K over M, we will get 0.025 over 12. Number of interest period, which is N, we got empty 12 multiplied by 9, we got 108. And lastly, the period, which is T, we got 9 years. A. The question asks us to find the monthly payment, which is we need to find R. In this question, we can use formula of A, which is loan, instead of using S formula, because we already knew the loan. So the formula is A is equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, to the power of negative N over I, and close bracket. So we just need to put all the information that we already written and put in the formula. And we need to calculate it carefully so that it will not get the answer wrong. And lastly, we will get the R is equal to 652 ringgit and 2 cents. Next, B, the total interest charge. So the formula that we can use is I is equal to NR minus A. Because of we already knew all the information, so we just need to put all the information in the formula. So N is 108, which is 9 multiplied by 12, and then R is 652 ringgit and 2 cents, minus by A is 63,000, so we will get I is equal to 7,480 ringgit 0.16 cents. Lastly, the question asks us to find the amount that Siti has to pay on the 6th payment in order to settle the outstanding arrears. In this question, we can use the formula of S is equal to R, 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 over I, and close bracket. As usual, we just need to put all the information in the formula, and then lastly, we will get the answer. S is equal to 3,932 ringgit and 55 cents.